Hi, it's Laura. Welcome back to another flip through of this new journal I made. So this one is really fun. I've not seen a cover like this ever. I couldn't even find this in all the research I did online. It's called The Book of Fun, and it is, I'm guessing, from about the 20s, in and around the 20s, because of the Art Deco. Just the most spectacular Art Deco typography I've ever seen. I love it. I love the fantasy image here with the mushroom houses, the bugs that are vehicles. It's just fabulous. The birds on a wire. It came to me only being held by netting here, so it had no spine, but it has this wonderful back on it. And I just love it. These fellas are all watering this giant mushroom with the giant bird on top, and it's just fabulous. So I just added a satin covering to my spine repair. And then I've got vintage beads on here and some matching ribbons just to make this a really colorful, fun cover. So let's take a look inside. I've got the original first page here of the book. Now look at this beautiful red color and the elves here with the cauldron. And over here, I've just covered up what was just a bunch of scribbling on there. And I put a pocket here so that the new owner can slip anything they want into there. And likely I will slip something into there as a little surprise as well. That's from the 20s up there. Another book. And this is one of the original pages as well. And I love the title, The Little Girl Who Didn't Believe in Fairies. There was a lot of fairy and elf related things in this book. That's just a vintage flip chart paper. Now this here has a little story. This came from, I'm getting it, this scrapbook here from 1926. It was a school scrapbook and the lessons were all on mountains. And so this was just so beautiful, and it was glued up in the corners to the scrapbook. So I peeled it off very carefully, and it's just the most stunning. Look at this. It even has a metallic sheen to it. So it would be very interesting how they printed this for this magazine. But look at these wonderful ladies from the 20s on the back. They're spectacular. And just, this is obviously somebody in a play. And then on the other side as well, it's all entertainment news there. Just a real find. When I peeled that off and saw that on the back, I just about lost my mind. So I've had it for years. I didn't want to give it away, but you know what? Somebody else will enjoy it more than I am enjoying it stuck inside of an old scrapbook. So yay for you. You own this book. A little fun. I wanted things in here to be mostly fun. So this just looks like a fun picture of kids wearing these large hats as they're out peach picking. And they wrote that they had a great crop of 18 trees. And that was from 1955, December 3rd. Okay, I love that. Antique song sheet. This is an antique plate out of a book here. We've got the three bears, the wolf, the chicken. So it's a whole, but it was actually the first page inside of a storybook. This is a vintage atlas page here that I've turned into a pocket. And up here as well, some vintage and antique clustering here. Some lace. And over here, looks like nothing on the outside, but it's a plate from the early 1900s. And look at the color in this. It's just spectacular. I'm in love with it, and gosh, this is special. This is also from the 1920s, and this has these beautiful flowers here, and then over here as well. You might look at the pansies there. Oh, they're just so lovely. And then more botanicals here. This one's from the 70s. This one's from the 20s. I got a whole range of them. And just to stay with the botanical theme on those few pages, I've put in some of my pressed hydrangeas with this lovely little page topper that has all the little books on it from an antique book. Slip that in there. You can journal here, a postcard here that is probably from the 1940s, a children's book page pocket here, and a 1950s bingo card. I don't have many of these left, but I thought since this was the book of fun, we should put some fun things here. This is also from a game, so we've got a game here, canasta, little 1950s receipt up here. Another fun cluster that says Humor and Whimsy from a book. And this is a woodworking on how to make toys. So I thought that was fun. Vintage recipe book page here. Some children here having fun at the farm. This is just a lovely plate. It's not so much fun as beautiful, so I wanted there to be some beautiful elements as well as fun. And this one says, fun on the farm. Gotta love it. Balloons. We've got more of these wonderful woodworking toy pages here. Just a really fun little set of those hard 1904 pages. And another children's book page. Look how lovely that is. And this is a 1950s magazine page, actually from Germany, but I love the fashions and the images. So I thought somebody might have fun using them. I made the pocket here out of a vintage embroidery. I don't know what this is called. Applique? I'm not sure. But it's lovely. It was a doily. And then this plate here, also from the early 1900s, how to make a garden. Absolutely stunning garden there. And I made this pocket from another children's book page, Gateways to Bookland. And this here is from 1909. It is a hand written set of music sheets for a music lesson. And I would love to know how that sounds. So that's very cool. And then this is a page from the Delineator magazine. I've been using quite a few of these. And this is another one of these partial color plates. They've got the peach colors in with the blacks there. And look at the fashions. They're, oh my gosh, I'm just in love with the fashions. Really, we blew it. We had all these beautiful fashions and we let them go. Now this page here is from a 1942 photography magazine. And look at this lovely glamour girl here. Isn't she sweet? And I folded it onto the other side. Quite risque, but tasteful. And then I made a little pocket here for that pocket out of a children's book page, the night sky, looking at the Big Dipper there. And then I thought, what's more fun than candy? So I put candy receipt from the 1953 in here. So a pocket in a pocket in a pocket. Just a nice little children's book page here. And this was really cool. This came out of the Book of Yarm, an antique book, and that was the map inside of it. And then this plate is from the 1800s. And look at this gorgeous, gorgeous image of this girl. It's got this lovely kind of a deep, dark pink, light burgundy-ish tone. Just spectacular. I glued it onto this page because it was very brittle because it's so old. And somebody could just cut that off if they wanted to frame that. And another fun cluster here. Another map here. And you lift it up and there's kind of a funny portrait of the month from a 1950s Theatre World magazine. One of the actors there. Ovaltine ad from the 50s. And this gorgeous, brightly colored image here from a 1930s magazine. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And then on this little paper clip here, I've got this also from the pre-1910. And on the back, it's just a little pocket with an 1800s security guard, we'd call them now, watch plate. And then a 1930s piece of Monopoly money, because fun. It's fun. Another wonderful ad here. She's very happy about that high fidelity system. And this, look at how wonderful that is. Sun and rain. Little boy holding the deer, reminds me of the yearling. And this is from this book, Elves in a Pickle. I wanted to have some of the original pages in here. I have lots more elves pages, so don't worry if you're looking for elves pages in your journals when you request things you like. And this is from the 1938 Paris, France Almanac book. Really, really fun reads there if you throw it into Google Translate. And another one of these wonderful children's book pages. This one's got dolls. So again, I thought that was really a fun thing. And then I put in this really pretty little vintage doily here. I just thought that was lovely. Some applique there and into an antique book page. And then this here is the spine of a book that just crumbled. I couldn't save it, but I really liked the spine, the collected poems of Rupert Brooke from the 1800s. Another cluster and the last Up One Pair of Stairs from 1937. And then the last page of the book is from this book, Good Night and God Bless You. So that's going on Etsy now, hyperstamper.etsy.com. I hope you'll check out all of my journals and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.